Okay, welcome. So I'm going to teach you how to save your sounds, how to select your sounds and keep them in a bank, and also save them to your favorites. All right. So anytime you come, you have access to your favorite sounds on the keyboard. All right. So this is a Juno D6, like I said earlier. First and foremost, what you need to know is the Juno has banks. And banks, you can save up to 8 banks. If you tap on bank, click on bank, and you go to 9 or 10 or 11, you can't go beyond that. So you have from bank 1 to 8 to save all your sounds. All right. This is my personal keyboard, so I have actually saved some sounds already on the Juno D. So we have so if I tap on bank and I go to 1, it changes to bank 1. Bank 1 already has a lot of sounds here for me because I have already saved some sounds here. All right. So I have my own patches here. That's why every button here is red. If you go into a different bank, let's go into bank 2. Bank 2 also has full set. Bank 3, I have quite a number of sounds. Some are unregistered. So if you tap on this one, it says unregistered. If you go to 1, this is what I have on 1. 2, I have something. 4, I have a bell there. Here I have organ. Yeah. So let's go into a bank that is empty. Very good. So on bank 8, I don't have any sound here. So once you click on bank and you go to 8, from my keyboard on this particular one, there's no ones. But on yours, you probably would have bank 1 empty. All right. So let's get to 8. So 8 is mine. It's empty. If you want to assign patches to your bank, all you need to do is to turn off the favorites, go to the first one, the first button, which is 1, and you can select whichever instrument you want. So in this case, I want to select a piano, a particular piano sound that I like. There's one with a pad on it. Yeah, I like this. So I'll exit. So once you exit, it comes to the main screen. All right. So what you have here is this the piano I selected, 1 pad piano. It's a layered piano. All right. It's a layered patch, meaning the upper layer has a piano and the lower layer has some strings in there, and these are the faders used to control them. So we have the upper one having the piano, then the lower one has the pad, right? So we're going to change, so you can work on your levels. So I like this. I'm going to save it. So notice that when I changed a level, so once you change a level, anything you change on a patch, it means you have to update it. All right, you have to resave it. So because I changed the level of the pad, you see a star symbol here, meaning that you've effected a change and you need to update it. So all you need to do is to click on write. You are saving the scene. All right, so you go to save scene, enter. We are maintaining the name. This is where we could change the name, but we are maintaining the same name. Enter. Then I save it on the same one pad. Enter and enter. That's it. So you saved your latest updates, whatever you've done onto it. So in order to save this onto your first pad, we are already in bank 6. So all you need to do is to hold favorite, press and hold favorites until the lights start blinking. Once the lights start blinking, you press 1, and that's it. So it's been registered in bank 8, pad 1. Okay, so that's it. So you go to favorites and our pad is there, our piano is there. So if you want to save something else onto a different pad, you need to turn off this one and go to your next button, which is electric piano. So this handles a lot of categories. You can put any other category here. I mean, it's not really restricted to just electric pianos. You can go and bring a string or a lead, synth lead. and come and save it here. All right. So let's say for instance I want to save this lead part, this lead patch, synth lead. What I'll do is I'll just hold favorite and tap 2. That's it. So I have my synth here and I have my piano here. And one beautiful thing they've done is you can actually be on this particular key, hold a chord with your sustain pedal, just hold your chord and move somewhere else. It's amazing. It's amazing. So this is one new feature they've added to this one. So smooth transitions, okay? But I want to put an electric piano here, so I'm going to go back here and look for any electric piano that makes sense to me. I like this, so I'm going to use this. You press and hold favorites and you assign it to number 2. That's it. That's all you do. So I'm going to do that for quite a number of sounds. Organ. All right. Save. So you press and hold. That's it. Keys. So depending on what sound you want to assign, you just select, come to exit, hold favorites, and assign. That's all we do. All right. Now, the next level, I'm going to teach you how to layer sounds. So more than one sound. All right. Quite. All right. So I like this. I'm going to give it. So if you want to layer a sound, all you need to do is to tap dual. So dual introduces a sound. So they already give you a suggestion. They are giving you a part, all right, which is not bad. All right, that's not bad. So we can go into parts. Enter, and you have a lot of sounds here you can explore, right? Mind you, it's on the lower fader, so that's why I've turned off the upper level, so I can hear only the lower sound. And you really have to take your time. Take your time, go through the sounds, and definitely pick the one that really sits well with you, depending on the sound you want to create. So as a keyboardist, you have to really take your time and go through the sounds, pick one that really works for you. So I like this. Beautiful. I mean, that's all for just the simple first level layering of sounds on the Juno-D. All right, so now that we've done this, what I would do is to just save, enter. I'm going to put it on a different sound. I'm going to put it on a new destination, okay? So this is where you save it to a new destination. So there's an initial scene here. I tap yes, enter, enter. And that's it. I have my sound here. So if you want to change the name, you can also change the name of this particular patch. So you go to right, changing the scene. So scene right. Here we can change it. So I'm going to do maybe spawn. So you navigate with this, guys. Left, right, up, down. Navigate with this, guys. And you can also use the wheel here to just navigate between the alphabets. So now I have spawn and I want to just do spawn upright. So I just want to delete these 2 characters. All I need to do is to press 6. 6 here is delete, right? So delete, and that's it. So I have spawn upright. All I need to do after this is press enter, enter again, and enter again. So that's it. I have this guy here, and I'm going to replace this with the piano patch we had here. So if I want to do that, all I need to do is favorite 1. So I've replaced the first piano with this, and now we have, so we had an EP on 2, now we have a piano. Alright, so that's it. The next thing is to split. How do we split the keyboard? How would you split the keyboard? Splitting sounds. So I'm playing a reggae track, and I need to kind of do a split, a nice split. All I need to do is to tap on split here. Split gives you the upper and the lower. Alright, gives you upper and the lower. So it already gives you a default split level at the C4, right? So this is C4. So below this is, you know, C3, C2, and all that. So this is C4, which is our middle C. So beyond C4 is the split. So we come here. That's giving us the pad on the split. If I want to change this to a different sound, say what sound? Say a reggae sound, okay? So reggae, we usually would go for an ocarina. Come here, navigate. Ocarina is mostly a wind instrument, alright? So wind, we move from sax to flute to wind, go to recorder. So ocarina is here. So we have ocarina here, beautifully. But one thing you notice is what the ocarina is. The octave is really low. Okay, so that's what we do. Okay, so what we do to increase the octave of this ocarina is to go to menu. We are editing the sound. Okay, we are editing the sound. So we go to tone edit, then we go to common. The recorder here is the ocarina. So we just come to octave shift the octave. All right, you know, that's it. So we have that. Once we exit again, we can come to the upper track, the upper tone. We can also change the octave of that one. All right, so what we do is to come to the same part, tone edit, common, change this also to an octave down, right? That's it. So once we come here, the levels are also here, so we need to check the levels. You know, yeah. So after we're done with this, we save. So we save. You go to write. You're writing the scene. So remember, this is a scene. This is actually a scene category, and these are the tone categories. So if you come here and you tap enter, you see they've written here the scene category list. All right, but if you come down here, it's a tone category list. So the sub sounds are actually the tone category, and this is a scene category. So if we come to save and we want to save this particular scene, you change the scene. Okay, so this is why we have scene right and we have tone right. So if you want to change the tone or change the name of a tone or whatever, this is where you go. But we are trying to save a scene. Okay, we are saving this whole scene. I want to save this scene as a reggae scene, right? So I'm going to call it reggae, right? So right scene Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna just delete everything. Okay, maybe. Yeah, enter and enter again. So we are good. We have spawn reggae. We've already saved it, so we can just keep it at the bank. So we're already in bank 6. These ones are loaded, so we come to save it at 6.